Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Campaigning for assembly elections in Karnataka ends today. Election Commission asks political parties and candidates not to publish any uncertified advertisements during silence period. At least 22 people drown as tourist boat capsizes in Malappuram district of Kerala. Manipur government decides to relax curfew partially in most districts as normalcy gradually returns in the state. Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Mela to be organized in more than 200 districts across the country today. A low pressure area likely to form over southeast Bay of Bengal today. High alert for rain issued in Odisha, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Rajasthan Royals by 4 wickets, while Gujarat Titans defeat Lucknow Super Giants by 56 runs. Campaigning for assembly elections in Karnataka will end this evening. Several leaders from BJP, Congress, AAP and JDS will take up roadshows and reach out to voters today. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde will take up a roadshow in Udupi for BJP. Union Minister VK Singh will hold interaction with intellectuals and the business community in Bengaluru, and another Union Minister L. Murugan will address a public meeting in Bengaluru. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will address public meetings in Kalaburgi and Bellary. JDS leaders Devegowda and his son H.D. Kumaraswamy will hold a meeting with party workers in Bengaluru today. AAP State President Prithvi Reddy will do a roadshow in BTM Layout, CV Raman Nagar, Sarvagana Nagar and Pulikeshi Nagar Assembly constituencies in Bengaluru. The 48 hours silent period will start at 6 this evening for the May 10th Assembly elections. Under the Representation of the People Act, prohibitions will be imposed on displaying or broadcasting any election promotions that may influence the voters on television, radio, web portals and newspapers. There is also prohibition on exit polls and dissemination of their results. More from our correspondent.
Newspaper, television, radio, cable network and any other digital media are prohibited from relaying or displaying promotions that may influence the voters. This prohibition will be in place from 6 p.m. today till 6:30 p.m. on May 10th, that is, half an hour after the polling process ends. During any discussion in the media, the panelists cannot express views for and against any political party and cannot speculate on the outcome of the election during the silent period. No political party or candidate or any other organization or person can publish election advertisement during the silent period without pre-certification by Media Certification and Monitoring Committee. The star campaigners have to end public campaign by today evening. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
At least 22 people drowned as a tourist boat capsized in Malappuram district of Kerala yesterday evening. The victims include 15 children and 5 women. 11 persons have been admitted to various hospitals in Malappuram, of which the condition of 4 is said to be serious. The mishap took place at around 7 last evening when a boat carrying tourists capsized near the estuary where Purapuza River joins the Arabian Sea near Tanur. More from our correspondent.
It was a tragedy waiting to happen. It was meant to be a fun-filled evening for the families on board the boat, but fate decided it otherwise. The boat capsized some distance away from the shore near the estuary where Purapura River joins the Arabian Sea. An NDRF team has been deployed in the area to assist in the rescue and relief operations. A naval helicopter carrying diving crew will be reaching Malappuram shortly. The incident is a grim reminder of the rampant flouting of rules by many boat operators in the state and calls for stringent measures on the part of the authorities to ensure the safety of passengers. Raj Mohan, Akashvani News, Kochi.
The President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister have expressed sadness on the loss of lives due to a boat mishap. President Draupadi Murmu said the tragic loss of lives in the boat mishap is extremely shocking and saddening. She expressed heartfelt condolences to the families who lost their loved ones. President Murmu prayed for the well-being of the survivors. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar said he is deeply saddened by the loss of lives in the boat capsize incident. Mr. Dhankar said his thoughts are with the bereaved families. He prayed for the safe rescue of all and speedy recovery of those injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed pain on the loss of lives due to the mishap. He expressed condolences to the bereaved families. Mr. Modi said an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund would be provided to the next of kin of each deceased. Union Home Minister Amit Shah offered condolences to the families of those who have lost their lives and prayed for the speedy recovery of the injured. Normalcy is returning to Manipur gradually as no violence has been reported in the last 24 hours. The state government has decided to relax public curfew in most of the districts for some hours. The curfew has been relaxed for 3 hours from 5 to 8 this morning in Imphal West and East districts. In a few districts, the curfew will be relaxed in the evening. People thronged to the market to buy essential food items, and people stood in line at petrol pumps from early this morning. Meanwhile, army and paramilitary forces still continued flag march and rescue and evacuation work is continuing. The security advisor to Manipur government, Kuldeep Singh, is in Imphal from the last many days and is monitoring the situation. Leaders and civil organizations from different communities came forward to pacify the tension and appeal to the public to remain calm and maintain harmony. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will inaugurate the Indian Air Force Heritage Centre in Chandigarh today. He will also lay the foundation stone for Centre for Cyber Ops and Security. The Heritage Centre will comprise of artifacts, simulators and interactive boards to highlight the various facets of operations in the Indian Air Force. It will showcase the important role played by Air Force for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief besides its combat capabilities. It will also house various vintage aircraft. The Heritage Centre will go a long way in motivating and inspiring the youth of the city in making a career in the Indian Air Force. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, MSDE, will organize the Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Mela, PMNAM, in over 200 districts across the country today. Several local businesses and organizations have been invited to be part of this apprenticeship Mela to provide relevant apprenticeship training opportunities to local youth. The event will witness the participation of many companies representing various sectors. Through a single platform, participating organizations can connect with potential apprentices, choose from their qualifications on the spot, while strengthening the livelihood opportunities of the youth. Individuals can register for the Mela on the website www.apprenticeshipindia.gov.in and find the nearest location of the Mela. The candidates who are Class 5 to Class 12 pass out or have skill training certificates or are ITI certificate holders or diploma holders or graduates can apply in this Mela. Secretary, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Atul Kumar Tiwari said that the Mela is a golden opportunity for India's youth to connect with the industry and to avail the relevant training opportunities. Apprenticeship Melas are held throughout the country on the second Monday of every month. In these Melas, selected individuals are offered apprenticeship opportunities during which they receive a monthly stipend in accordance with government criteria for gaining new skills. Apprenticeship is considered the most sustainable model of skill development, and it has been getting a big boost under the Skill India mission. The India Meteorological Department, IMD, has issued a warning predicting that a cyclonic circulation will transform into a depression in the southeast Bay of Bengal by today and then is likely to intensify into a cyclonic storm. Talking to Akashvani News, IMD DG Mrityunjay Mohapatra said that the cyclonic circulation over the southeast Bay of Bengal and its neighbourhood now lies over the southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining South Andaman Sea.
A low pressure area is likely to form today, the 8th of May, over the same area by 10th morning. There will be very rough sea condition from today onwards for the next 5 days over southeast and Andaman Sea. Andaman Nicobar Islands also will have the spelly weather with heavy to very heavy rainfall. The disturbed weather may cause danger to the small ships, boats.
Due to the IMD warning, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal are on high alert. Local disaster response teams are ready to respond in case of an emergency. The Weather Office has warned fishermen of squally weather in southeast Bay of Bengal with widespread wind speed reaching 40 to 50 kilometers per hour from today onwards. The agency has also issued advisories to fishermen to stay away from the sea until May the 11th, with more rain forecast for Chennai and surrounding areas. It has also suggested regulation of tourism and offshore activities and shipping near Andaman and Nicobar Islands between 8th and the 12th of May. In IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Rajasthan Royals by 4 wickets at Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur last night. Chasing a target of 215 runs, Sunrisers Hyderabad got victory in the last ball. They scored 217, losing 6 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Abhishek Sharma was the top scorer for Sunrisers Hyderabad with 55 runs. Yuzvendra Chahal took 4 wickets for Rajasthan Royals. Earlier, Rajasthan Royals won the toss and opted to bat. They scored 214 runs, losing 2 wickets. Jos Buttler was the highest scorer with 95 runs. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Marco Jansen took 1 wicket each for Sunrisers Hyderabad. In another match, the Gujarat Titans defeated the Lucknow Super Giants by 56 runs in Ahmedabad yesterday evening. Openers Vridhiman Saha's 81 off 43 balls, Shubman Gill's 94 unbeaten off 51 balls and Mohit Sharma's 4 for 29 helped the Gujarat Titans seal their victory against the Lucknow Super Giants. With this victory, Gujarat Titans moved to the top of the table with 16 points from 11 matches. Sent in to bat, the Gujarat Titans posted an imposing 227 for 2. The hosts then stopped the Lucknow Super Giants at 171 for 7 in the stipulated 20 overs. For the Lucknow Super Giants, Quinton the Cock top scored with 70 runs while Kyle Mayers made 48. In our bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak at 9:30 p.m. today, we will bring a discussion on cyclone safety measures and preparedness with Kamal Kishore, Member Secretary, National Disaster Management Authority. Listeners can seek answers from the expert on important precautions to be taken before and during cyclone. Listeners can dial the telephone number 011-237-17106 and 011-233-14444 from 9:30 p.m. onwards. You may also send your queries on WhatsApp number 928-9094-044. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Vaibhav Jyotsna Srivastav.
Thank you, Sunil. Ahead of the May 10th voting in Karnataka, the Election Commission has stated that editors are responsible for all matters including ads published in their papers, reports The Pioneer in a box item. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval met his counterparts from the US, Saudi Arabia and the UAE to discuss US rail link plan for West Asia, which will use Indian rail expertise to connect the West and South Asia via sea, reports the Indian Express. The Supreme Court of India has directed the centre to comply with its direction in a 2020 judgment to install CCTV cameras to investigative agencies by July 18th, reports The Hindu. The Indian Navy has embarked on an ambitious project to send a women officer to undertake an around-the-world journey all by herself, writes The Times of India. And finally, Hindustan Times carries the story of how villagers at the line of control in Uri are reaping dividends of peace after ceasefire between India and Pakistan in 2021 by growing mushrooms in abandoned bunkers. And with that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Vaibhav. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning for assembly elections in Karnataka ends today. Election Commission asks political parties and candidates not to publish any uncertified advertisements during silence period. At least 22 people drown as tourist boat capsizes in Malappuram district of Kerala. Manipur government decides to relax curfew partially in most districts as normalcy gradually returns in the state. Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Mela to be organized in more than 200 districts across the country today. A low pressure area likely to form over southeast Bay of Bengal today. High alert for rain issued in Odisha, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad beat Rajasthan Royals by 4 wickets, while Gujarat Titans defeat Lucknow Super Giants by 56 runs. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.